My name is Bob the Drag Queen.
And I'm Monet Exchange.
And this is Sibling
Rivalry.
Rivalry. I'm so in love with you today.
Why is that?
I just love you so. You know, I get those moods. Sometimes I'm in a great mood. Sometimes I'm in the other.
Well, the last episode, the fans are dragging you, girl. They're like, Bob was really on something this last episode there. The fans are calling you out.
Well, I guess they took a break from dragging you every other episode to hop over to my side of the house.
And I have some receipts I would love to read to you about fans saying, this is from this is from James Cartier. Bob fully just bullies Monet. First, Bob says Monet was unaware they were filming a new episode. Then Monet says she suggested it, and then Bob wanted to show an old one. Instead of arguing the main point, Bob argues semantics for the next 10 minutes and totally changes the conversation. When at the end of the day, Monet was right, but she's too easily overpowered by Bob's trickery to call her out on what she's doing. I want to say I just don't have the what's the word? I have been arguing with Bob consistently for 9 years now.
You're welcome.
Just cannot.
Let me tell you, there were two things. There were two things right in there. Yes, I do bully you, and two, you do not have what it takes.
That's one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite one, Bob. Monet's in a bad mood today, y'all. Also, Bob yelling at people. Also, Bob screaming. Also, Bob, why are you laughing? I was like, ain't that the truth, girl?
Okay, I'm not gonna pull up the DragCon UK comments and read those.
Well, we are wearing the outfits.
I know. Oh my God, we should make sure that the sign says Rivalry instead of
Oh my God, please, can we please have the Rivalry sign?
No, so I'm in a good mood today. I'm just so, you know why I'm in a good mood? For a lot of reasons. One, you and I, we both know that we will move heaven and earth for each other. We really will. And I called you and asked you if you would get in full drag and do this podcast with me. And you said, yes, there was no persuading. And you rode over to my house today on your bike. By the way, y'all, Monet is obsessed with City Bike. Monet is like, she will.
I'm not.
Me and Monet will be at 125th Street. We have to go to 124th. Monet is like, I'm getting a City Bike. Like Monet will ride a City Bike, girl. I would be like, Monet, we are going to LA. Monet's like, I'm getting my City Bike. I'm riding the bike to LA. I'm like, all right. Now Monet is this bike queen who, by the way, does not wear a helmet.
Okay, it is in New York City. You don't have to have a helmet when you have a bicycle.
Oh, so you only wear helmets for the law or to take care of yourself? I love you. I want you to have a helmet on.
I have a very big head. I think if I was to fall and a fucking 18-wheeler rolled over my head, I genuinely think I would be okay.
Don't say that, Monet. I don't want to envision that. If I get you a helmet, will you wear it?
No.
What if it's covered in stones?
I would. Okay, a fully stoned Swarovski. Okay, and they can't be all one size. It has to be like, I want like SX. I want SS12s, 16s. I'm not begging for it. You're offering. I'll tell you what I want.
You're literally begging. No, I'm kidding. And what colors do you want? I'm kidding. Don't y'all don't come for me in the comment.
Wait, you said that you had some other comments that people left about our podcast.
Yeah, of course. All right, you ready? So we, for a long time, our comments on the tube, on iTunes, all of our iTunes things were really like, Monet won't stop eating. The sound is crunchy. They don't post enough. But we have since gotten our act together. But we got our first negative review in a long time. This is based on the one where I said, white folks stop calling me. Like, mind your business.
Yeah.
I got this one. It is titled, this is from June 3rd, 2020. The username is Gen 5000. It says, Ew. Intolerant much, 1 star. Thank God I don't have friends like you. When a friend checks on you to see how you're doing, but you don't get back to them because they're white, then go on to say they need to realize it's not about them. If it was about them, they wouldn't give a F about how you felt. Intolerance runs more than one way. I tried to stick with you after hearing flat out that you used to hate white people, which I just never said. Never said that. Anyway, this is just too much. Get off your imaginary throne and do something to fight for racism and not add to it. So that was Jen 5000. And I'm going to send Mitch that image to see if we can put it on the screen. Also, by the way, we've been working with Mitch again here and there. So everyone, Mitch is on the call today. And then
also,
this one is,
you don't have an imaginary throne. You fully had an actual throne. So the throne is not imaginary, Jen.
Whole soul body. And then from Nanami 1913 says, I'm with Bob and Karen can unsubscribe. It says, to the Karen who gave this most heartfelt, raw, vulnerable, and compassionate podcast, 1 star, girl, bye. Thank you, Bob and Monet, for truly sharing what we've all felt. May this podcast subscription explode with new members. Black power thumb emoji, heart emoji, smiley emoji, hashtag BLM.
But where's the eggplant emoji? That's what I want to know.
Well, that's probably, I don't know. Nanami did not leave that one. So anyway, we have had a very interesting journey. I am in a good mood. I am loving my sis Monet exchange today. She rode over to my apartment and she was just tired and just like, I'm so, by the way, Monet was on these Zoom calls. Now, Monet will not acknowledge this, but Monet has a super secret
oh my God! It is not super secret. Bob, you literally have made this up in your head. It is not super secret. You have made this up, and now you're pushing this thing that I'm on this super secret project that literally only you. This is your own narrative.
This is why I call it a super secret project. This is full tea, and Monet found out about this, so I'm not like spilling anyone's tea. So a lot of you all know that Jay DeFeo helps out me and Monet with a lot of stuff here at Sibling Rivalry, and Monet was out of town. Monet was over in on the Work the World Asia. And,
in Asia, getting coronavirus to give to you specifically,
which you probably did, Mary.
I wanted to get you some enzyme straight from the tap, Mama.
So you think jokes about coronavirus are funny? Wow, problematic, canceled. And then he was like, "I'm gonna play this song. I want to play this song for you, but don't tell Monet." And I said, "I won't tell Monet." So I think Jay ended up telling Monet that he played the song. And then Monet was mad at Jay for telling me that, that you were working on music. So you were mad at Jay. You were like, because I heard you on the because that's what it was. Jay called you up because we were going to pick up your birthday gift. And then Jay told you, don't be mad, I played the song for Bob. And then Monet was like, I am never sharing anything with you again. I cannot believe you did this, Jay. This was not supposed. So that's why you didn't want me to know it's a super secret project.
Okay. Well, Bob is not telling you that it was a very rough cut of the version. We have not like done the final cut of the song. It's not mixed and matched. It's a really raw cut of the song. And anyone who is an artist or a musician out there, you know, like when you have rough cuts, it's not you don't fully love the song yet because it sounds a little rough. So that's why it wasn't like it's not I didn't want you to hear the song. It was I didn't want you to hear the rough unfinished version.
Who the fuck do you think I am, Monet? I used to go down with you in your what kind of car you drive? A RAV4? What was your car?
It was a Suzuki Grand Vitara 2009.
Obviously, I would ride with you in your Suzuki down to Boots and Saddles when you didn't know how to tuck. You had one wig and you used to wear 2 different contacts in your eyes. So I've seen the rough cuts.
Yeah, I learned all that behavior from you with your little chipped black nail polish you used to be toting around New York City doing professional gigs at Cipriani's with your damn nail polish chipped off your fingernails.
So I've seen the rough cut, and I sent you my rough cuts in my Harriet Tubman musical. I sent you all the rough cuts.
Now I see.
See, and you make fun of me. I did not make fun of you. I applauded you and told you how amazing your music was.
Thank you so much. Well, it's not a secret project. I have a reggae song coming out this summer. Are you going to listen to it?
I don't listen to a lot of reggae, but I'll listen to yours and I'll promote it and I'll
well, it's
do
like
a number to it.
It's like a queer faggy reggae song.
What about the idea? What about the notion that reggae is not like very queer friendly? The genre
Oh, it's
itself.
not at all. It is dancehall and reggae is. Oh, it is. Not, that's why. So that's why when we heard the track, I was like, oh, we need to do a song to this and just be, bitch. I want to be up in like the clubs in Jamaica with my fucking queer,
Monet,
gay,
do
fucking
not
black ass.
go to the clubs in Jamaica being gay
Oh no, I've been to clubs in Jamaica being gay. Honestly, when you
not
go
Jamaica,
to Jamaica,
Queens. I'm talking about Jamaica. I ain't talking about the fucking W train, bitch.
the W train does not even work anymore. How long have you lived in New York City? The W train has been out of service for like literally like years.
I know. I lived here for 12
No,
years.
you don't know.
I do know. I lived here for 12 years. I used to take the W train into Long Island City.
You want to know people that we talk about the 9 train. The 9
Station?
train fully has not been in function since like 2001.
Well, the W train used to pull in the what's that central station in Queensboro Plaza where the 7 meets the W.
Plaza.
Also, the 7 is that one train that's like it's 2 trains. Like it's a circle and then it's a diamond, which is like the weirdest.
Yeah, the diamond the diamond is express. The circle is local.
The Rock!
Also, one time when I was in high school at some point, I want to say 10th grade maybe, I was going to that hotel, to Queens Boulevard, not hotel, to the mall on Queens Boulevard, the really big mall in Queens, like the really, really, really big mall. I was going there. I went there, so I went to the mall.
No, that's a train.
Is it Queensboro? Yeah, I don't know, whatever it is. So I'm on the train and I get there and I'm on the W train and I'm at one of the big intersections there where like all the trains meet and I had to pee so fucking bad. So I get off the train, I walk all the way to the back of the platform, like all the way to the back to like the last car, and I'm peeing by the thing, and bitch, the cops fucking swoop me up. They give me the only fine, and I thought I was gonna get arrested, but it was just like a fine.
How much do you get charged for pissing on a subway platform?
$80.
Asking for a friend. I'm asking for a friend.
But
well, me and you were walking home because so you all know that I do the pit stop, and when I do the pit stop, I was like uploading the footage. Here's the part of being like a quarantine drag queen. You are like uploading this footage to internet, and it takes, when I say sometimes days, it's insane. So I would like, it was easier for me, and I would get a little bit of exercise. I'm not leaving this house, so I'd walk down and meet Joker, the producer of the pit stop, and hand him the footage. So I would call Monet and say, "Girl, I'm gonna walk place for place. Let's go." So we went down on the way back up. By the way, it's quarantine. Every single restaurant, every store is closed. There are no restrooms unless you knock on somebody's door. So me and Monet are on the streets on Broadway, having to pee.
On Broadway.
They say the neon lights are bright.
How you know that song?
On Broadway, because it's in Smokey Joe's Cafe. It's in a musical.
Oh, is that where that's from?
I don't think it's from Smokey Joe's Cafe, but it is in the musical. Smokey Joe's Cafe is a jukebox musical, so all the songs existed before they were in Smokey Joe's Cafe.
Is that what jukebox musicals are? The songs already exist in space and time before they're actually in the musical.
Yeah, like Footloose, Moving Out,
Cher,
Head Over Heels, starring
Peppermint.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so me and Monet are on the streets of Broadway, fully hiding behind a truck pissing. Like,
I mean, yeah, there's nowhere to pee. And honestly, I have such a weak bladder. I remember one time in college, my friends and I, we were driving because I went to school at Western Sequoia College, which is in Princeton, which is about 2 hours from New York City, and we decided to drive to New York City on like a Friday night. Because even though a lot of people from Jersey, which kind of shocks me, they have never been to New York, and they're like, I'm like, bitch, you live right there, and like, yeah, I've never been. So anyway, so we drive up to New York, and then we're at like the tunnel, the toll booth for the Goethals Bridge, and then we get there, and like we're in line. There's like a few cars before us, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to pee. And he's like, my friend, one of my besties, Dewan. He's like, and I was like, Dewan, I had to pee. He's like, what do you mean you have to pee? I was like, I have to pee. Really? Well, they didn't know where to go. So I put the car in park, and I just get out in the middle of the thing, and I run to the intersection. I'm like dodging cars, so I had to pee so bad.
And let me guess, the cop from Queensboro Plaza was like, you again.
No, and I've also been in times
where I have in the street, nigga, damn.
I've also been in times in when I used to drive my car where I would like fully, because I used to keep cases of water in my car. I would just open a case of a bottle of water, pour it out, and just fucking pull my dick out and pee in a bottle of water. And then the gag is when you're peeing and the bottle is like about to get full. I'm like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And then you just get a little pee on the seat and then you move on.
So what you're saying is you waste water. Wow, Monet does not care that California's going to dry. You heard it here. Monet, you gonna get canceled the house down. Also, by the way, if you're listening to this podcast, I don't think anyone will be listening. The reason why I'm grateful to Monet for doing this podcast is because we're releasing 2 this week. This is very unlike us, and I wanted to use this as an opportunity to talk about something that I am so excited about right now. It is this idea that I pitched to Peppermint, legendary drag queen, icon, goddess, you know the rest. P-E-P-E-P-R, bitch, you know the rest. I just spelled pepper wrong. Anyway, it's called Black Queer Townhall, and we launched today. Today is, what's today? What day is the week? Friday.
Today is
Friday.
The 12th.
Yeah, we launched it on the 12th, and you're probably watching this on the 13th. And I don't know. I want to bring Pep on to talk about it with you.
Well, yeah, so I'm very excited to talk to Peppermint. What the viewers don't know is that we're having this conversation, and we can see Peppermint on doing a FaceTime video call, but she's on mute, so you just see Peppermint
yeah.
Also, I say this all the time. Peppermint cracks me up. Peppermint is just so, watching Peppermint navigate the world is just so funny to me. I would love a Peppermint reality show.
Can I tell you, one of my favorite Peppermint memories is me and Pep were doing P House in Orlando, and it was
for New Year's
at the time. Yeah, at the time, Patty was Peppermint's assistant, Peppermint Patty, and then we were in the grocery store, and me and Patty were just cutting up. We were loud and laughing, and we were embarrassing Pep. So me and Patty were running around like kids, laughing and kikiing, and then Pep sees us and goes, shh. Literally like someone's mom, y'all better shh. And she wasn't being ironic. She wasn't being funny. She was literally y'all need to stop making all that noise up in this grocery store. By the way, not to mention Pep was fully grocery shopping, bitch. We were there for 2 days. I was like, Pep, why are you grocery? We are here for 2. Pep was buying, bitch. Pep was moving in. She had frozen goods. I was like, she fully had. And also, y'all can't see Pep is freaking out because she messed up the microphone. Pep is so funny. Listen, before we go into that, I want to quickly ask you a question because I want to settle a controversy going on over here at Team Bob. Monet, be honest with me. Do not mince your words. Yes, hey, Pep, we hear you. Be open and honest with me, Monet. Do not mince your words. Give me your genuine, honest opinion about this wig, because I feel like
I'm being very honest.
Let me explain it to you all.
Okay.
This is a bleach. If you're not watching for whatever reason, which everyone's watching, because we're not releasing audio version. This is a bleach blonde wig with funfetti.
What's wrong with that?
It's oh my god! It is like a funfetti version of a wig. So I'm gonna get up there so y'all can see. I love this wig. Monet, what is your honest opinion of this wig?
I'm not being funny. I'm not doing a thing. I fucking hate this wig, and the fact that you sat at Beauty 35 or Manhattan Beauty, and you were like, that blonde wig with the orange and green polka dots in it
is funfetti.
I cannot believe that you was like, ooh, this looks great, and not that just that. I'm gonna sit here and wear this wig with my tartan yellow black outfit. I do genuinely am confused. But you're also colorblind, so I don't know.
Wow, drag me, Mom. No, listen, honestly, comment below. I want your honest opinions on this wig. I love this wig. This is legit one of my favorite wigs. I'm not even being funny. This is legitimately one of my favorite wigs.
Peppermint looks like a skunk has walked into an apartment, and she is just repulsed by whatever.
Well, listen, since we've been talking about her for the past 20 minutes, let's go ahead and actually
let's take a break first.
Video. Yeah, let's take a little break, and we'll see you, and we'll be back with Miss Peppermint. My name is Bob the Drag Queen.
I'm Peppermint.
And I am beyond thrilled to invite you to attend
and help with the funding for the very first Black Queer Town Hall. Bob the Drag Queen and I have come together with NYC Pride in conjunction with GLAAD
to bring you a 3-day virtual event centered around healing, rejoicing, mourning, and love in the Black queer community.
We are so lucky to include contributions from Alex Newell, Todrick Hall, Monet Exchange,
Shia Diamond, Keisha Carr, Angelica Ross, MJ Rodriguez, and many, many more. Now, doing an event of this size is a big deal, and we would love your help.
All of our panelists and performers and speakers will be fairly compensated for their time. If you have a few dollars in your pocket and would like to contribute,
you can go to blackqueertownhall.org and give a donation. And if you don't have any money, but you would still like to help, you can share this video. Every dollar, every share, every retweet, every repost helps.
We can encourage everyone to join us in uplifting queer Black voices during this free event on NYC Pride and GLAAD's Facebook and YouTube pages, June 19th through the 21st
from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I will see you there.
All right, now that was a promo video for Black Queer Town Hall, which
was all my idea that you stole.
That is, Pep, if you believe that I got some land in Florida I want to sell you, that is just unequivocally not a true statement, but in few ways. So what happened was first of all, let's just welcome to the show Miss Peppermint.
Peppermint!
Hey! Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Pep, I told you this already off camera. You look stunningly beautiful.
Oh, girl, thank you. Wait a minute. You turned on your light. What did you change before we started filming?
Oh, I had my light off because it's on battery, so I wanted to preserve the power.
Oh, okay. I was like,
okay,
you look
battery,
gorgeous,
honey. But yeah, Pep, like you were just, I mean, anyone in New York City knows the icon that is Miss Peppermint. Like you are just you're honestly the goddess, the diva, the everything.
And I work it on Monday. I work it on Tuesday. I
definitely did that at Westminster, bitch. I know I did.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know Peppermint. Peppermint was one of the first drag queens I ever saw in real. She was the first drag queen I ever saw in real life. And Peppermint, and I credit you in a lot of interviews. You're the reason that I started drag because I was genuinely scared of drag queens. I was like, drag queens are weird. And then I met you, and you changed that campus. Like, you changed the lives of so many little gay boys like me that were in the closet. You know what I mean? So it was like, you changed my life, girl.
Girl, I can't believe that was so much fun. I had so much fun at that show, and I think I went there like 2 or 3 years and did the show, and that was before Drag Race, before I was on Drag Race. It was a good time, girl.
Probably.
Huh?
I said it was probably before Drag Race existed. Was it before that or no?
It was like right. No, it was like season 1 had like.
It was like 2012, 13.
No, Pep. It was 2009.
Oh no!
Listen, Monet, will you please, Monet, find?
Do not video. Find any pictures.
No, listen. There's a video of Monet walking the runway. Yeah. Will you please share the video, Monet? If you can't find it now, you can send it to Mitch.
I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to Mitch because it is so we can play it in this thing.
Let me just say too, one of the best things about Nubia, I think, is the fact that me and Pep have just grown so close. Like we spent all of Nubia Kiki, every video is me and Pep eating, laughing, talking while BB's trying to talk, laughing at BB while she's trying to be serious. I don't know. BB is just so funny. BB is another one of those queens who is just one of the funniest people I think I've ever met in my life, but like in Alyssa Edwards way.
Do your BB impersonation.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, now listen up, everyone. I want to make sure that when we are on the call today, everyone is making sure they are being about their business. Everyone is going to be doing their best job to be on time. Because let me tell you, honey, you know that when I be on time, baby, I be on time, honey.
Well, she. Let me shut up. Let me add that. First of all, that's a very good impersonation. Second of all, I have a serious question to ask you.
Okay, what? Yeah.
Do you think that the chicken place is still open because they have now opened late.
What
You know, but they were
chicken
closing
place?
early. The
Phase
fried
one.
chicken place, girl. The one in every street corner in our area.
You know, it's always a Crown or a Kennedy.
Oh yeah.
Crown or the Kennedy or the Village.
I'm about to spill Monet's tea. Am I allowed to spill your tea, Monet?
What is this tea?
What's her tea?
Let me tell you right now, Monet was not playing games. On phase one, Monet said, bitch, my legs open on phase one. Tell me why Monet had trade at, but I tell you,
bitch,
Monet
let me
had
tell you
trade
something. Wait,
at 7:30 in the morning.
Wait, hold on. I'm fixing my light. My light got crazy.
It's okay. I'll keep talking about you that. Monet had trade at 7 on day one of phase one.
You had trade
100%.
already?
Oh, at 7 a.m. He's okay. When I say regular, I don't sell my body to him, but we have been hooking up for a very long time. Since like,
And just for the record, we stand with sex workers here at Sibling Rivalry. We
Do you
stand
do
with
Absolutely.
it now? How does do you meet him in Yags?
No. I met him out of Yags. And yeah, he works in Midtown. He has he has to be at work at like 8:30 a.m. So phase one, girl, Monday morning at 7 a.m.
Girl, that's early.
I woke up
Girl,
at
wait.
6:15. I made
You
sure that the water was running.
prepared?
Absolutely.
Girl.
what I said. I have a theory. Now, have you ever heard the expression "finger in the booty ass nigga"? Have you ever heard this expression? So
That
this
sounds
was
like a damn
expression-
Trina song.
Well, this was an expression that Vivica Fox used to describe her ex, 50 Cent. She described him as a finger in the booty ass nigga, or finger in the booty ass bitch, something like that. And it's a
finger in the booty ass
homophobic
bitch.
term used to talk about straight guys. Now, when I say finger in the booty ass bitch, what I'm saying is a bottom who instead of douching gets in the shower, just swirls a finger around. Just
I
swirls
would never
a
be
finger
that
around.
girl. I am not, Bob. I'm insulted. I would never be that girl.
Monet, who in the morning has time to not be a finger in the booty ass bitch? You are
Girl, that's why I don't do it
Monet on a
in the
Monday
morning, honey. You ain't getting me until after lunch, and then I had time to prepare, honey. And you ain't getting me. You ain't getting me.
You telling me, Monet, that at 7 in the morning? So, by the way, you were ready at 7. This means you woke up at what? 6?
I woke up at 6:15, but also I told you this.
Girl.
I take pure for men. I take it 3 in the morning, 3 in the evening. So I'm like super regular. Like I like clockwork. Twice a day, I am getting my body together like every day. So it was just part of the thing.
Well, here's the issue.
So there's no preparation needed.
Girl,
Well, there is preparation needed, but definitely not as much as someone who is not regular.
well, that's the
Right.
gag about Pure. Pure is like, take this one pill 6 times a day. I'm like, I'm going to do this. I'm taking 42 pills on Monday, and I'll be good for the week. And I'll see your ass again on Sunday, bitch. I'm taking the whole
Take 42 pills right before your date.
Wait, I have a question, but for real, how did the Black Town Hall come about?
Okay. So,
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
So me and Pep were me and Pep have been talking like every day, like literally every day. Me and Pep talk about something, this, that, or the other, just kicking and gabbing and stuff. And then one day I was like, Pep, I want to do a Black Queer Town Hall. Like I want to try to do with this thing. And then Pep was like, I was like, let's just post it on my YouTube page. And Pep was like, girl, let's go huge. I was like, let's just do it. Ask everyone to do it for free. And I didn't say for free. I was like, we'll pay a little bit of this or something and post it on my YouTube. And Pep said, no, people will give us money to do this. And I said, well, we'll figure it out. So me and Pep started kind of like planning it and thinking about it. And then the very next day, Mitch just called me and was like, Marty doesn't want to do, Marty, they were concussed. They were arrested. They're really stressed out. And they would like to shift the focus of the 2020 Digital Drag Fest or drag thing to be a Black Lives Matter thing, and they don't feel like they should be the ones heading it up. So then they were like, well, would you help? And I was like, well, I do have this idea with Pep already, so let's try to get it over there. Next thing we knew, we were on the phone with GLAAD, NYC Pride. We were trying to get together this and by the way, when I say that me and Pep were like working, I mean when I say around the clock, it's literally what happened. We were working around the clock trying to
I definitely believe Peppermint did that.
Anyways,
I don't think we slept for 2 days for the last 3. God.
Like at one point, I
have been so stressed for the last week.
I recorded my video, ran down to Pep's place, grabbed her video, ran it over to Austin News. Austin News edited the video. We had the video posted up. Like it was insane. And
we were trying to do our regular work, and I turned into a different person for the past week. I'm so sorry, Mitch. Just this goes out to Mitch.
shout out to Mitch. But I want to say just today, it is currently 11:30. It is currently 11:36. We posted live at 3 p.m. and we have already raised $27,665. That is wild.
That's a lot of money.
That is, and I want to let you all know.
Everyone's gonna get paid.
If you're thinking about contributing you can go to blackqueertownhall.org. That is blackqueertownhall.org. And let everyone know this is. I should probably just read the description because it's so well written. Support Black Queer Town Hall because Black queer people gave us pride. I think probably my favorite part, it says the best part of it says, it's important that Black queer people asked to speak, perform, or offer their time are paid, always and without a doubt. That's why our funds are not a donation. They are payment for Black queer excellence. You can send those dollar bills here. You can either contribute directly during the live stream to each of the performers on their scheduled slot, as well as the organizations run by and serving Black LGBTQ people. And the money is going to this. 30% is going to producers and technicians, 53% to talent, 15% is charitable giving. We've chosen the charity Okra. And we have a 2% contingency.
Y'all giving 50% of your money to Oprah?
15, not Oprah.
Not
girl.
Oprah Winfrey, girl.
What did you say? Why y'all giving Oprah money? She got enough money.
You think Oprah would give us some money?
Also,
we
Oprah
could ask her. Well, and should we say? Wait, go ahead, Monet. I'm sorry.
Well, to say, I mean, I don't know what's true, but a word on the street is Miss Oprah might be family, so she needs to be giving some motherfucking to the kids.
We are dragging. I mean, we've all heard the rumors that Oprah's.
Well,
family.
wait a minute. We don't know that.
We don't know. All I said was we've all heard the rumors of Oprah's family. I did not say Oprah was family. Monet is judging her hair over there, girl. But anyway, long story short, like this, today we raised the amount of money that Shay won on that lip sync.
Oh my God! Don't tell me I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God!
I thought y'all. Oh my God! Well,
no, I didn't see
lip sync?
Because I was here preparing for to do this.
Well, I saw it. And
what lip sync? Oh shoot! Tonight.
Bob, last week.
God. Whatever.
Everyone in this call is like, "What is Bob is shady?" Bob, why did you spoil it for us?
Bob, you spoiled it. Speaking of RuPaul, we girl. Wait, no. We are going to. We have lots of special guests, and we are going to. By now, we probably already know, but by the time you hear this, we already know. But we are going to invite Rue to be a part of the Black Queer Town Hall.
I really hope that Rue does it. I mean, to have Rue a part of it, I think would be amazing. He's probably one of the biggest, most recognizable queer names in fucking gayness history. So.
I mean, literally. Could you imagine the gagginess of like we do this whole thing and then RuPaul is like, hello, hello, hello. I mean, I honestly think it would uplift. It would uplift people. Yeah. It really would.
It would be amazing to see Rue part of it.
So really keep your ears and eyes peeled to see if Rue accepts the invitation, and we're hopeful that she does.
I mean, really quick.
What? I found the video. Y'all probably can't see it.
You can also send it to Mitch. Push it close. Push it close.
Put it closer.
Oh my God! Look at Monet.
Yeah. Is that Monet?
That's me. That skirt.
No, that's Monet. Yeah, I see.
Girl.
Wait, Monet, move it a little to your right or left. Yeah.
Oh my God! Can you send it to Mitch, please?
I'm gonna send it to Mitch. Peppermint, and you gave me some crazy prompt. It was at Westminster in 2009.
What is it on the where is it? Like where is it? Where are we finding it?
It was in I have it. I just had it on my computer from videos back in the day.
Oh snap!
Yes, girl. Yeah.
That is the ultimate. Oh my God, Pep!
What?
What?
Do you see what
I
Mitch
saw
just
that.
sent us?
I
New
didn't
York
watch it.
Times.
Wait, what?
Oh my, girl, they just put our event in the New York Times. Black Queer Town Hall, bitch.
Wait, where did you see
Marty just sent it. Is that what Marty just sent into the text?
By the way, did I spoil that, or did y'all want to read the article for yourselves? I don't want to.
Don't you tell me anything. I want to read it. I should get that lady to read it on my computer.
Oh my
Remember?
god! Please.
Oh my God,
Pep
Peppermint!
this
This picture, Pep, you look. This outfit is really hot. You got.
All I see is a bunch of people from the '60s.
You go scroll down.
Is you with your friends hanging all out?
Oh God, my titties.
You look amazing.
It's a little inappropriate. Whatever. I thought we should have cropped it.
Right above it. What? Just here? Your titties up under your chin. What is it? Just your nose and your eyes?
Just get my eyes.
Can we talk about some mess? We have to talk about some mess. And what? Listen, Harry Potter and the PR nightmare. What is going on
she's ruined the entire franchise. J K Rowling is a fucking buffoon. And she's wild. But I love that Emma Watson spoke out a bit, which was very nice to see. And
so did whatever his name is.
Daniel Radcliffe. See, that's the trick. Everyone thought that Hermione was based on J.K. Rowling. Turns out she was Voldemort the whole time. Like, she is really doing some stunts, shows, and shenanigans. Like, why would she? First of all, for those of you who are not following the saga, a few months ago, J.K. Rowling retweeted a TERF. If you know what a TERF is a trans exclusionary radical feminist. These are feminists who do not believe that trans women are women. So a couple of months ago, she retweeted this other TERF and was like, you know what? She didn't say anything. And then a couple of days ago, she tweeted out a myriad of just being like, basically, I said what I said. She was Nene Leakes. I said what I said, and all the queers were like, and what you said was some bullshit. So then she did that, and then when you thought to yourself, this literally cannot get worse, she then wrote an essay. I'm like, I need you to live to the first two parts of your name and just say JK at this point. Like, what is going on? Why are you, like, I'm going to read some of the highlights from this insane. Okay,
what
first of all.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
She has done this thing where she's like, the reason why I'm trying to make sure that trans women aren't considered, because she's trying to do this thing where she wants to fight for women's
trans
rights.
women. She only refers to trans people as trans people. She doesn't refer to trans women. She's like, I think trans people, that's as much as she goes. You know, women are women, and trans people deserve respect. That's as far as she says.
So what she's trying to do is there's this argument that people do when they're TERFs or when they want to exclude trans people from things, where they try to, instead of saying man, woman, or gender, they go, well, I'm going to argue sex. But then they argue things based on social constructs behind being a man or a woman. They don't argue on things based on sex. You see what I'm saying? So she's like, well, I'm arguing this because I don't want it to affect multiple sclerosis. And I'm trying to help people with multiple sclerosis, which I'm like, ain't no, like, what is that? And then she says,
bitch, what about the trans people with multiple sclerosis?
Girl, and then she's like, it's also for the safety of women. I don't want, like, she pulled up, she had the nerve to mention.
Did she have the nerve to say bathroom?
Bitch, she said the word bathroom.
I will. Who make that stupid fucking bathroom argument? I'm like, there is literally no evidence to support that claim. Like, there's literally no evidence behind it. So I'm like, drop that stupid fucking argument, because it is nonsensical, and it literally does not exist. Like, it doesn't prove anything. It does not happen.
It's desperate. And all it does is rely on fear-mongering to scare people into thinking that people are going to be creeping around in the bathroom trying to look at your damn dirty ass. Girl, please.
Well, what she said was, and she did say trans women, she said, so I want trans women to be safe. At the same time, I do not want to make natural girls and women less safe. When you throw open the doors of bathrooms and changing rooms to any man who believes or feels he's a woman And as I've said, gender confirmation certificates may now be granted without any need for surgery or hormones. Then you open the door to any and all men who wish to come inside. That is the simple truth. Let me tell you right now, if there is a man who identifies as a man and who is going to violate laws and take advantage of people, he's probably not going to stop at the bathroom sign. Okay, if he is out here trying to violate women, I don't think that the gender marker on a bathroom is going to be that's going to stop him from barging in.
Also, go ahead. Sorry.
I also think that, just from experience, there's not really, masculinity is so fragile that I don't think there's a man who really believes that he's a man who wants to go creeping around to have sex with women. There's not a man alive that really, I can't say alive, but I would find it really difficult to believe that there's a man who would go as far as to say that he is a woman and dresses like a woman and lives the life of a woman and wants to be treated like a woman and legally change their gender because she's saying that you can legally change your gender, I guess, without having to take hormones or anything. How many men are really willing to legally change their gender to do that? The masculinity is so fragile. I just can't even see that happening, In
order to sneak into a restroom, it was funny when you kept being like, "What men would dress like women?" and me and Monet are like, "Hey, girl."
To sneak into a restroom who?
But also, if you worrying about people violating women and children, bitch, how many of y'all still going to fucking church and have your pastors and they're violating kids and women all the time? Like, if you are so concerned about men violating young kids, go look at your preachers, your pastors, your popes. Go talk to your
husbands.
Look at your husbands. You know what I mean?
And not only pastors violating kids, but then they're literally just shifting them around the world. Like you violate kids and then they move you to a new church so you don't get caught. So the whole that's literally what they up in here doing. Like literally, it's a gag. What are y'all gonna do with your What are you gonna do with your Harry Potter books, Mo?
I don't have it.
I don't have books.
Yeah, bitch. I don't read. What are you talking about?
I don't have any Harry Potter books. I don't own any of that.
The real gag is Monet and I were playing the Sibling Rivalry tour, and one of our first ideas was we was like, and our final number would be this great big Harry Potter parody, and it's going to be Monet, instead of searching for a wand, she's searching for a kitty cat wig, and yada yada yada. And we were like, well, this didn't age well. this
sure did not, girl. It did not.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I mean, I also like the fact that, especially nowadays, you see everyone on the internet calling her out. Whereas if you flash back to maybe even like 5 years ago, she would have made these comments and probably would not have received the same heat and the same recourse. So I'm happy that at least we're seeing that people are better understanding and people are realizing the problems with making comments like that. And so the silver lining is that people are more woke and they see that it is an issue.
But do you think that Jeremy, formerly known as Fifi O'Hara, is going to delete his
He did. Well, he deleted JK.
Oh, just J K Rowling.
Yeah.
Could you imagine working that hard? Imagine being Daniel Radcliffe. I'm attached to this bitch.
And also wants to have
do you know what I'm gonna do? Let me show you. I'm about to do something. 1 second.
Oh, Monet's about to do something. Monet's about to stand up. Monet, your ass looks humongous. Oh my god, did y'all see Monet's big? I mean, like it is. Yo, Monet's ass is some.
She's thick. She's thick.
Girl.
She's thick.
You see, I went all the way to Disney and I bought this motherfucking magic wand. I'm about to snap this motherfucker right here on camera.
Watch Monet take her eye out on camera. All right, bitch, be careful.
Well, they can't even open it.
Ollivander's these nuts, JK. Ollivander's motherfucking nuts. We ain't doing your damn magic wand. Fuck your wands. We're done.
And also, on top of that, look at the construction of that wand. It wasn't made very well. She snapped it very easily.
It sure wasn't. The only Harry Potter things that I had were them jelly beans that tasted like boogies and rotten milk, and I threw them out the first day I got them.
Speaking of magic, Monet, I have to talk honestly. Like, we've talked this before, but like, Monet, during quarantine, your ass is insane. Monet, girl, thick.
Well, you know, I tell you, after I'm going for a consultation, I'm gonna get some stuff. I'm not getting anything added to my ass. I'm getting things taken away.
You can't.
So
you can't. What else would you add?
Well, you know,
insurance. A basement. Damn.
Well, you know, I've been riding a lot, and when you ride a bike, which I'm about to get a Peloton for my home. Because I think it's going to change my life. But when you ride a lot of bike, bitch, your legs and your ass get crazy this big.
Monet is obsessed.
No.
She is city.
Look at me. I'm just here turning Mitch on. You like that, Mitch?
Yeah. I like that.
And Monet was just going on and on about how her apartment and she needs all the space. You just cleared out so much space. Monet's got a storage unit. And now you're about to fill up all the space you took out with a fucking bike?
The Pelotons, they aren't huge though. They're
It's just one. It's not even wheels. It's just like a thing.
Yeah. It's great. It's definitely good for space.
It's like a unicycle.
Baby, Google a Peloton real quick. I want to see what does a Peloton look like. I can't even spell Peloton.
Peloton.
But you know what? But Bob, do you know what you can spell? You can spell gorgeous. You look so beautiful.
Me?
Y'all didn't answer my question.
Oh, what was the question?
Is the chicken place still open? Do you think that they're like? I'm for real.
It's almost midnight. Oh, I tell you what. I got I had some Well, it's probably not. I had some Postmates credits.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, you've been ordering a lot of Postmates, so you would know.
Well, I definitely been ordering a lot.
But
What?
Wait, tell me about some more of the guests. So you guys have the pleasure of having Monet Exchange.
We keep getting sidetracked. So we have Todrick Hall. We have Alex Newell.
Monet Exchange.
Monet will be singing. Monet, woo! Monet will be doing all and an inclusive flag.
Yes.
I don't work. Monet will be singing. I want to tell the song, but it's really amazing. I'm just so Monet. I'm just like so excited. Todrick, Monet, Alex Newell, MJ Rodriguez, Angelica Ross. I mean, there's Shia Diamond.
Devin Norell, Teak Milan, Angelica Ross, Bassett, MJ Rodriguez, Monet Exchange, Eavesdropper, Michelle Visage. They're not all black and queer. Sandra Jennings, Trinity the Tuck, Anthony Rapp,
very
Alexis Michelle.
Contribution. The white people are doing.
I know. I shouldn't have said the white people. I shouldn't have said those white people. Take the white people out. Take the white people out.
It is an opportunity to uplift queer black voices. Like this night is going. These 3 nights. These three free nights. 3 free nights.
3 nights.
It's
wow,
3 and they
y'all
free.
Doing it up.
Yeah, girl.
Okay, now I have a question. Is it going? Are these all performances?
No.
It's a night of performance. Not only is it performances, it's a night of celebration and mourning and reflection and conversation. And it's going to be roundtables, performances, and speeches. Word. And it's pretty much everything. All centered around black queer excellence. Dope. And it starts it's 3 nights, and the first night is Juneteenth. And if you don't know what that is, you need to look it up.
Well, honestly, I'm happy y'all are doing this because I'm sure y'all have heard at this point. But your boy Big Orange 45, he's doing like a big he's doing a big
on Juneteenth.
A rally on the Juneteenth night. So let's fucking show up and show out for Black Queer Townhall to really make him feel a kind of way.
I was just saying, if you don't know what Juneteenth is, you're probably not voting for Biden. No, I'm kidding. Do you remember Joe Biden?
If you don't know what Juneteenth is, then you better figure it out before you come to that queer hat town hall.
Oh, you know what? You guys, and also, there's something else I want to say, but we'll say it off camera.
So listen, what I'm saying to y'all is, if you would like to contribute to Black Queer Town Hall, you can the what do you call it? The URL is right
Link?
here on the. It's been on the screen the whole time. Actually, it's been there the whole time, and you can go to blackqueertownhall.org. We reached our goal of $15,000, and then I said to myself, well, we raised it again. 25, then we raised it again today to 40, because the more that you guys, we can give this money to even more queer Black
and we're
people.
trying to get to $100,000, and we're almost there. And so if you're listening and you haven't given, then you're the only person who hasn't, and we're waiting on your dollar. So go do it.
And also, fun fact, if we get to $100,000, what we're gonna do is we're gonna split it in half, and so that Monet and Trinity would have gotten their full $100K from winning the show.
Well, I would say this: what we can do is, didn't Trinity steal $100,000 from a Black queer person? Not Trixie steal $100,000 from a Black queer person? No, I'm kidding. Remember Trixie?
Oh my God, Bob, problematic. Trixie, you know what? We just started liking Trixie's white ass again. Don't get us angry again. Don't rile us up.
Oh no, honey.
Girl, for a week, the Black folks was like, Trixie,
Trixie.
Let me tell you, Trixie's Twitter was a mess. I was like, ooh, they are getting this white hoe together. They are gathering her like a ponytail, bitch.
When, bitch?
Well, okay, so for those of you who don't know, Trixie Mattel did not post about Black Lives Matter. She's white. You got one dread caught on the curtain behind you, bitch. So for those to catch you up, Trixie had not posted about Black Lives Matter for like too long. And then all the fans were like, you need to post about it. You need to say something. Bitch, you need to say something. And then I think Trixie said in her live, she said what made her turn it around was she was like, she didn't post anything about it. And then one of her fans was like, I'm Black, and when you post anything, I run to support you. I don't want to, I'm one of the first people in line every time you post anything. And I won't stop, and I have not stopped. And then we asked you to just tweet the words Black Lives Matter, and you couldn't be bothered. And she was like, I'm ashamed of that. I'm embarrassed. It was wrong. She didn't say, I'm sorry if you feel. She didn't do one of those, what's that lady's name who, she didn't do a Leah Michelle apology. I'm sorry if you felt some kind of way. She said, I am sorry. That was wrong. And in my opinion, that's what you need to do. Step up. You know what I mean?
Well, so something she also did, which I love the way she said it, was that she went from someone who was what is it, to not racist, to someone to actively being against the anti-racist.
Yeah, non-racist to anti-racist.
Which I think is such a lot of white people don't realize. They're like, yes, you can be non-racist, but being anti-racist is the place that you need to get to, because Black folk and people of color, we need it's not up to us to change racism. It is not up to us to show you how to do it. It is y'all seeking the knowledge yourselves and choosing to be anti-racist, which I love that she said that. It was great.
And another Peppermint. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This has been really the girl. I guess Pep
fucking cracks me up.
I think Pep answered the question. I guess the chicken place is open.
Bye.
Pep is walking.
No, I had to charge my my phone only has 17%, and it's like not charging.
Girl, for someone from Pennsylvania, you are country as hell, Pep. For a Pennsylvanian, you are so damn country. The last thing I want to talk about is it was an issue that I was wondering, and then Pep kind of snapped me out of it. I was like, are people going to think it's weird that we're up here being like, I want to pay these people fairly what they're worth? And then Pep was like, no, that's not weird. People deserve to be paid what they're worth. All the Black people on this call right now, all three of us, at some point during this Black Lives Matter movement, some white corporation has reached out to us and asked us to give our time, our talents, our words, our thoughts for free, so that people could know that their white companies stood for Black Lives Matter. Reaching out to Black queer people.
And there's one of them emailed us all at the same time.
And then was like, girl. And was like, please use your voices to promote this white company with your black ass mouths. And we were like, it's a no from me.
Black ass mouths.
Guys,
thank you
yeah.
so
all of
much
us
for-
have such nice teeth.
Oh, we do.
Huh?
Show them. Show
All of
we
us have
great
such
teeth.
lovely teeth.
Pep, are yours all organic, Pep?
They are, but I am gonna get some. I'm gonna get something.
Why?
I'm gonna get something.
You don't need it.
Well, you know, I like it.
Well, I mean,
That's it. That's reason
Mo,
enough. That is reason
Mo,
enough.
are yours all organic, Monet?
Yeah, mine are all organic, girl. I've been wearing these for this is about to be a year. I've been wearing fucking Invisalign. I hate it, but honestly, the payoff was worth it.
Okay, answer this question for me, Pep. Is it weird that I just want to try on Monet's Invisalign? Just try it on.
Yes,
weird?
it wouldn't fit anyway because it's matched to her mouth.
But she's
Thank
gonna
you.
wash it. She's gonna wash it and clean it. I just want to try it on.
Well,
No, but it would not. Your teeth are. It's molded to her teeth.
I know, but I just want to. I'm not gonna wear it for. I just want to be like, oh, that's interesting, and then give it back. Monet won't let me do it.
No. Also,
That is-
Bob.
first
you
of
have
all,
to
it's
realize
nasty.
Thank you. And these sit in my
Also-
mouth for like 20 hours a day. The amount of bacteria.
Wash
and
it.
stuff, that
I'm
is gross.
asking you to. So you'll wake up at 6:50 in the morning and wash your asshole, but you won't scrub your goddamn dentures and let me wear them. Okay, work. Go off, sis.
Dentures.
Dentures. No.
Go off, sis.
Okay, wait. Last thing I want to
Dentures.
ask about the Black Queer Town Hall. So it's the 19th, 20th, and 20th, and 21st.
Yes.
And you guys mentioned I'm about to say commencement speakers. That's like graduation. What's the word?
Speakers. We're gonna have keynote speakers and speakers.
Keynote speakers.
Who are the keynote speakers?
Surprise! It's a surprise.
Oh, you can't say it now?
BB Zahara has the
No.
lipstick. BB Zahara has the lipstick, but she won't show us.
Ha! I have a question. Who do y'all think was on her lipstick?
Who's up for elimination? And I'll tell you.
I don't remember.
I think it was Kennedy. That's why I think it was Kennedy. Oh, let me ask you a quick.
Oh,
Pep
today?
don't watch-
Wait,
Pep don't-
Kennedy?
Pep don't watch Drag Race. Pep do not watch Drag Race.
What y'all
Pep,
talking about?
Now I want to ask you, Pep. Now, Pep. Before we go, I want you to do one.
Don't be
quick
asking me
weigh-in.
no Drag Race questions.
I want you to weigh in on one quick thing, Pep. Okay. So me and Monet were talking, and we had a very heated debate on the last episode. And I want to know if you think my protest sign is offensive. The sign said,
Oh,
"This
no.
sign is proof that I'm not one of the looters."
Wait,
And then
say
I
it again.
flipped
You
it
cut
around.
out. You cut out. Start again.
It cut out. It cut out.
The front said, "This sign is proof that I'm not one of the looters." And then I flipped the sign around and it said, "But if you are a looter, grab me some Louboutins." Do you think that sign is offensive, or do you think it's funny?
Sitting
Well,
in
I
the
think
middle of 10,000 people, holding this sign up and walking through a parade for Black Lives Matter.
Pep said what she said.
What did she say?
It is very funny. It is funny.
I
It
said
is
that.
hysterically funny.
I said it was funny.
Oh no, it is funny. It is definitely funny. I don't know that I would take it to a protest,
Thank you.
but
But the question is, do you think it's offensive?
Do I think it's offensive to at least half the people there? It might. No, I don't think it's offensive, but I think it's like, oh, don't show. I mean, it's like one of them things that like black folks we laugh about when we're alone, but we're like, don't don't let them see us laughing about that, because then they're gonna think.
They looking.
Bob, okay, you see, Peppermint and I have very light palms. Bob, the palm of your hand is
Yours are not that light. Yours is
brown.
black. God damn it.
I'm
The first
very
time you
black.
did that, I was like, oh, black people?
No, the thing is, when Monet does this, she means white people. When I do it, I mean Dominicans. I'm like, Puerto
No,
Ricans.
bitch, when you say that, Bob is like, listen, don't say that in front of all the Brazilians, all right? That is what you're doing.
All of the dark-skinned Brazilians.
No, I have black ass hand. I'm just a black. I'm black. I'm very
You black.
qua.
Well, let me tell you. Speaking of black Dominicans, what happened?
I don't know where the story's going, but I'm just excited. I'm excited.
Oh, shit. I hope I don't mess up my microphone. Hello?
We can hear you.
Speaking of, bleep out my cursing, please. Speaking of black Dominicans,
Every time she says the word fuck, replace it with the word goddamn fucking bitch.
it's open. The conversation has even spread into Latinx people, how they identify with their blackness or not. Because if you're an American and you are Hispanic from the Caribbean, then you are of African descent. You are part of the African diaspora, and they know that. We know that, but there's a lot of folks that don't really want to acknowledge it. And so it's really exciting. I'm really excited for the conversation that we have with one of our Latinx folks who is black to come on. We just booked him today, and
we have several. We also have MJ Rodriguez, who's Latinx.
At the Black Queer Town Hall. So MJ Rodriguez, Laith Ashley. Those are some of our Latinx people that are.
Laith Ashley is so goddamn
very beautiful.
God, if Laith Ashley would marry me, I would fucking say
get married.
I think he likes black girls.
And Monet, you've been growing that brown round, girl. You've been throwing that brown round all up and downtown, honey. Don't be acting like no clown. No, I will say this. I did recently speak, not recently, but in the past year, spoke to a Latinx drag race girl, and I was like, "Are you black? Like, do you consider yourself black?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, it was interesting to me because she looks black, and I was
say the name.
I won't say her name. All I will say is I was like, "Do you consider yourself black?" She was like, "No, I don't." And I was like, I don't know if that gives it away. Does that give it away? Does that give it away?
No, just a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, I know.
She was like, you can consider yourself however you want. I remember thinking to myself, but you look black, like you're black.
Yeah, a lot of Latinx people don't. I mean, I also remember it was a documentary on Netflix, I want to say a few years ago, about the Brazilian carnival queen. And I think, I'm probably going to fuck this up. Don't get in the comments. I don't know what year it was. I want to say it was like the 2015 pageant. Like for the first time ever, like an Afro-Brazilian one, like a woman who was very, very dark skinned, and girl, it caused, because winning the Carnival Queen in Brazil is like a very big honor. It's one
Miss
of the
America.
Things. Yeah. So it was the fact that it caused pandemonium. They like stripped her of the title because she was dark skinned. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
They took it away from her because
they stripped her because of the reaction.
Yeah, because of
Talk about racism,
girl. Vanessa Williams her, girl. Vanessa Williams her right there in Brazil, honey.
She didn't even do a damn penthouse cover.
Yeah, exactly. But it's wild out here in these streets, girl. Anyway. Well, listen. I think we have been talking for 45 hours. Already.
Well, you can go. Peppermint and I will have our own conversation. Bye.
Wow, you're so nasty. Well, I guess if I was in a bad mood last week, you on this day, Miss Thing. Also, you know, everyone always says,
it's not
what, Pep? What? What?
It's not my favorite wig on you. I have to be honest. No, I've been thinking about it.
I thought something happened.
No, but Bob, listen. It looks like in the bodega. Now, this is only for New York people. In the bodega, at the front of the bodega where they have the cake that's like the little squares of cake. They got the chocolate and the red velvet, and they got the birthday cake one.
And they have a blue label. And a blue label.
Yes. Your wig looks like that birthday cake with the dye in it that's like all seeping out. And I mean, it looks like it tastes good.
Go grab my milk.
You're gonna slice that birthday cake. You gotta go slice that birthday cake from the bodega.
Girl, listen, I want you all in the comment section to weigh in on this wig. There is no way I'm the only person who likes this wig. And if you like the wig, tell me if you're colorblind. That is also a very important part of this.
But when you had your hat on, and I said, "Oh, Bob has some of her foundation in the wig." That's what I thought. I'm sorry. I didn't know what those colors were. Now that you have it off, you can see the colors better. I don't know.
And we hate the colors even more.
Okay, well let me try to placate our guest and make sure she feels comfortable in our home. Let me fix.
Wait, is your head shaved? Oh yeah.
Yes,
okay.
shaved. Girl, I ain't about to reveal. My,
I thought you were gonna do a reverse.
Hold on.
Woo!
It's too much.
It's gorgeous. It's big. It's big. It's drag. Now it's drag.
Wait, what?
But I like it.
What, Jacob? What?
What, Jacob?
It's been a while since you've worn it.
It's fine. It's all right. Well, if the last week
It looks good.
Everything's an upgrade.
It's so blurry, we can't even tell where the edges are. That's cute.
I mean, but one thing we can all, both of us can agree that we are not anywhere near as fucking gorgeous as Ms. Motherfucking Peppermint on this day, on this night, on this century, on this year, on this.
Well, that is a statement. You know, people always say if Bob, if we're the siblings, you are the sister who went to college. Like we are the kids back at home. I'm a senior in high school. Yeah, I'm a senior in high school. Monet is in ninth grade.
I'm older than the sister.
Monet's in ninth grade, and Peppermint is at college, coming back, being like, "Hey y'all, you know, I'm over here at my HBU."
HBCU.
Also, wait, this is a little gem for all the Sibling Rivalry fans. Peppermint is in the opening number of our tour.
This season of the tour.
The tour, yeah. Your dream girls. So cute. It was great. I love you so much.
And because Pep recorded hers, Pep is usually the only one nailing the choreography on stage. Because me and Monet.
Speak for yourself, bitch. I nailed the choreography, and there's receipts of you over there flailing.
Oh, there's videos. Oh,
yeah, there are videos. There's videos.
No, this is not the wig for this look. This is not it. No.
Oh, it's not the wig for that look. We're not saying that. It's definitely better than Miss Funfetti, though.
Y'all gonna stop hating on Funfetti. But I'm gonna wear Funfetti every time I'm in drag now. This is I'm about to Aiden Zane the shit out of this wig. I'm about to Aiden Zane the house.
Oh down. No.
On that note, we have to end this stream.
My eyes! Oh, my eyes!
All right, I love you all so much. Thank you for joining us. Listen, if you would like to, can you get this other shot? If you would like to contribute to a Black Queer Town Hall, go to blackqueertownhall.org. We are raising money. Again, I will reiterate the distribution of the funds. This is not I want to make this very, very clear. This is to pay Black queer artists what they deserve. That is what this is. This is not. We're not doing a fundraiser. This is a 3-day event full of learning, healing. We get to mourn. We get to rejoice. We get to celebrate. We have currently raised $28,345. Please It's
going up a couple $1,000s just in our conversation.
I think the people outside heard me talking about it. They must have heard me screaming on the street or something. Because I've been literally calling everyone like, we about to give some Black trans people some money. We about to give some Black non-binary people some money. We about to give some Black gays, some Black lesbians, some coins. I feel like this is a movement. I really feel like I've been invigorated. I called Monet last night with business plans and everything. But for other stuff. I've been up in arms, honey.
Yeah, so make sure y'all donate to that. And also, if you can't go to the website or whatever, you have Apple Pay, you can also donate to the Black Queer Town Hall at Monet Exchange on Venmo, and I'll make sure that the funds are dispersed
bleep that. Mitch,
Thank you
bleep
so
that.
Wait, one of the things you can do in addition to that, after Black Queer Town Hall, and make sure you go right after that, save $10 and go to misspeppermint.live so that you can get a ticket to my concert. I have a new album coming out, and I'm doing a concert to celebrate it. And the album is basically it's called A Girl Like Me: Letters to My Lovers, and it's basically my diary.
Yes,
thank you. It's basically my diary over the last 2 years set to music. And so I have a concert coming up. Mitch is helping me, is producing the concert. And you guys are all invited. It's on the 26th. And you get your tickets at misspeppermint.live. And then you'll be set.
Also, last thing I want to say before we go, last thing I want to say also as well is that when you like what you guys when you are supporting things like Peppermint's concert and watching Bob's comedy special and buying Bob's comedy special and watching the exchange rate and watching Sibling Rivalry, you guys are showing that Black queer people can do really great things, and the more you support us, the more visibility you give us, and that is also worth its weight in gold as well, which is very important to us.
I agree. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for doing this. Pep, we love you. Sibling Rivalry.
I love you both.
The Sibling Rivalry family loves Peppermint. We are everyone over on our Patreon, on our YouTube, everyone over here. We are huge Peppermint stans.
Can we do a monthly family meeting with Pep?
I would love to. Honestly, I would love to.
Well, I'd love to too, but let me tell you, I want to know what the Patreon bonus is for this. Don't be showing anything that happened before we started the episode, please, Mitch. And I will get y'all. I will get y'all.
Yo,
I will get y'all.
Listen, I'm not saying Pep's the older sister, but she didn't know how the camera, the phone. How do what is dropping? I was like, girl.
That shit was so funny.
No,
Mitch.
No,
Not
Mitch. No, Mitch. Mitch is in the control room acting a fool.
Oh, that shit was so funny.
Well, we love you. Should we give Pep the honor of signing off for us?
Yes, please.
Will you do the honors, Pep? Yeah, we say goodbye. No, we don't have a signature. By the way, so here is something where we have never agreed on a sign-off line. We've never agreed on one. Monet hates all of my suggestions, and she has 0. So you can literally say
here we go.
Whatever you want to say.
Well, thank you so much for listening to Sibling Rivalry. For Bob the Drag Queen, Monet Exchange, and me, the special guest Peppermint. We will see you next time.
Woo! See, I like that. Thank you, Peppermint. That was great.
Oh my God!
How did you suggest something like that, Bob?
Oh my God! I'm not. Cut the goddamn tape.